You caught me drinking. Hey guys, welcome back into Kindle Direct Publishing Q&A. I am your host, Tim Knox. This is the show where you ask the questions and I do my best to go find you semi-coherent, somewhat correct answers to anything related to Amazon, Kindle Direct Publishing, Kindle Unlimited, and anything entrepreneurial. I'm getting a lot of questions here, just general entrepreneurial questions, and I may answer those at some point. Today, though, I want to talk about the latest huge controversy that has erupted thanks to Amazon releasing Kindle Edition Normalized Pages version 2. This is the blinking neon sign, and this is what many people think about the updates. Now, if you don't know what KENP is, that is Kindle Edition Normalized Pages. I call it KNP because I'm from Alabama, and saying KENP is just it's just too much trouble for me linguistically. So if you don't know what KNP is, you really don't need to watch this video. Go play with your kids or do something else. If you do know what it is, chances are you are having a reaction to the release of version 2.0 just a few days ago. And here's what that means. We've talked about this on other shows. KENP is how authors are paid for page reads of their books that are accessed by customers through Kindle Unlimited and the Kindle Lending Library. Now, if you don't know what that is, for Pete's sake, watch a video. Back when Kindle launched the Kindle Unlimited program, and this is a program where their customers pay $9 a month and they can borrow books that are enrolled in the Kindle Select publishing program. Kindle Select. Too damn many names. Okay, basically the way this works is when you publish your book, you can choose to enroll it in Kindle Unlimited, and it makes it available to Amazon customers who can borrow it through their Kindle Unlimited account. Now, the way that you are paid is by the page view, meaning that as the customer opens up your book on their Kindle or their digital reader and they go through, you are paid a small percentage per page read. The most recent rate was about a little less than half cent a page, about 0.46 or 0.046 if you're a math stickler. And it doesn't sound like much, but when you consider that you're paid per page, actually page scrolled, not just page read, it can really add up, and therein lies the rub. A lot of publishers started publishing really fat digital books with links that would take the reader from the front to the back, and this is a perfectly legal strategy. Amazon calls it internal linking, and as a result, some authors were racking up huge numbers on the page views. Well, naturally, Amazon looked at this and went, we're giving away too much of our money. And so what they've done with KENP version 2 is they have maximized the number of pages that you, the author, will be paid on to 3,000. Now, most authors don't really care. Most authors don't have books that are going to be 3,000 digital pages. And a lot of questions about, well, how many physical pages is that? Nobody really knows. Through my own research, 3,000 Kindle Edition Limited blah, 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 KENP pages is probably about 4,000 actual pages. So it's still a pretty good sizable book. But here's the upside of this. Kindle has pretty much leveled the playing field now. There is a maximum number, and we are all going to be paid by the ratio coming from that maximum number. Now, what that means, Christ, I didn't know this was going to be such a freaking long video that made me think. Here's the deal. Kindle sets aside a portion of the revenue from the Kindle Unlimited program. They then take that portion of the revenue, they put it in a fund, and it could be $12 million for the month. And they say, okay, we have this many page reads, we're going to divvy up. It's just simple division, and therefore each page read equals this. So if you were one of the publishers that had huge books and you were getting big money from those, you're going to get a hit. Okay? And I had huge books like that. huge books. Well, now my books are going to be limited to the payout of $3,000. Still not a bad paycheck. It's about $14 if someone goes from front to back in a 3,000 KENP book. So not a bad paycheck. But anyway, that's what's going on now. And that's why there is such a stink. You are in one of two camps. You either don't give a shit because this doesn't affect you in the least, or you are a digital publisher who was publishing fat books and getting 60, 70, 80 bucks a hit. Like me. But anyway, what we do now is we adjust the game. We know that the maximum payout is $3,000 on KENP, and we just adjust our marketing accordingly. So that is the deal. It's really not that difficult. And again, I don't think this really affects that many authors. I mean, there are 800,000 titles participating in Kindle Unlimited. The authors that are publishers that were most affected by this, probably a handful. But you would think that now they are limiting the max pages to 3,000. The page read rate should go up. Amazon, are you listening to me? The rate should go up. So last month it was 4.6 cents. Next month it could be a nickel. Who knows? Every tenth of a cent counts when you are on Kindle. All right. I hope that either confused you more or clarified it for you. If it confused you, send me an email and I will do my best to help you figure it out. It really is very simple. It's just that now you are limited to 3,000 max page views per book, which is probably around a 4,000 page book. Very few books are actually that fat. So, hey, that is going to do it. I have worn myself out. I have let my coffee grow cold. If you have questions, feel free to submit them through email, tim@timknox.com, or find me on Facebook, Twitter, and momentarily you will find me in the kitchen refilling my cup. And don't forget to have your pets spayed or neutered.